I have traveled in many places around the world, and I'm always amazed at the different modes of transportation that I end up taking. I may start the trip with a simple drive of my vehicle to the airport and then get in a plane and fly to a particular country or a particular city and then get out and then get into another vehicle. And most of us think that's pretty much the simple and the normal thing to do. But there are some places that you must go that require more creativity. I have been on certain trips where I've had to travel by boat. I've had to travel by rickshaw. There's even been an occasion or two where I've had to use a helicopter or some other unusual means of transportation to get to a location or out of a location. It requires creativity at times, thinking beyond the normal. And when we are aligning ourselves with God's plan for our lives, this seek first the kingdom and making the changes in our lives that allow us to align with that, we must understand that often what we think is going to get us there, that may be a great tool for a season, but at some point we may need to add something new. Our theme this year has been what's new, and there's so many new books. There's new resources, new relationships. Maybe it's having a new paradigm in your mind, a new approach to a problem that will help you now to get around that barrier and continue on in the journey. But new is important for us to get from point A to point B. Point B being God's purpose for our life and us aligning with that. It tells us in Romans chapter 12, verse 2, that we are to renew our minds. We're to rethink the way that we approach things in life so that we can test and approve what God's will is. Once we think a new way, God's way, it begins to change us and adapt us to His will. Alignment with God is really what this is all about. And we need to be the ones making the adjustments and doing what is necessary with decisions, with who we do this journey with, and making sure that we keep this fresh using new insights, new paths that we may need to get us to that final destination of seeking first the kingdom of God and arriving there with Jesus.